and then we heard thunder in the distance, and the sky got really dark and cloudy.
Oh my
And
god,
Zapdos
Brutal.
appeared.
I do not recall that last part. Did that really happen?
Yes.
Yes, that's the
Yep,
big.
it happened.
That's like the big thing right now. Is
That's
like,
why people have been talking about fighting a bird for the past week.
yeah,
I
not
had
only
no
did it
idea where that
rain.
came from. I thought we were so fixated on Bobby Joe's soul being gone.
You're
No,
an
We were,
idiot.
and then that
No,
happened.
theoretically, not only did
and
it
then the
rain,
bird happened.
it thunderstormed.
Bro, I had no idea about the thunderstorm.
Yeah, we were literally arguing about like we weren't arguing. We were talking about going to trade Bobby Joe, and then the sky darkened and there was like lightning, and we're about to get attacked by a giant lightning bird.
Well, water bird.
I literally like stopped taking notes after my soul got taken. I was just like, fuck this.
I
So
mean, that's fair. That's fair. I can't blame you.
That
Jesus.
is fair.
Hey Tyler, I'm gonna cast a level 9 talk with animals,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna be like, hey, just get in the ball, man.
So first question, how do you as a rogue have access to a level 9 spell?
Let's not get into semantics, all right?
Okay.
He stole a level 9 spell scroll. Checkmate there, Tyler.
In a
Interesting.
book all about pen and paper and rolling dice, let's not look at the pen, the paper, or the dice.
Yeah,
Let's
okay.
say it happens.
Okay, cool.
Let's not get into
Vibes.
details here.
It's all
and
in
there.
vibes.
Yeah.
Just-
I'm just
Just
writing in my,
know I
little,
got it, all right?
writing in my notebook that the party once again is screwed because they didn't listen to Sledge.
Oh God, Sledge has screwed us more times than he hasn't. Okay.
You mean got us out of trouble with my brilliant ideas? Let's go.
Okay, so the party makes it to Bo's hideout, and as we enter the structure through like a special freight elevator, we head upstairs. The doors open on their own, and we just see like a hodgepodge of old, tiny Western buildings that are all like thrown together. There's a bar with like a piano playing, and a bunch of the bandits. We wait in that area for a few moments before someone notifies Bo and brings us back. It was noted here that the dragon is still in Bobby Joe's backpack right now.
Mm-hmm.
We make our way into Bo's office, and it's a plethora of expensive knickknacks. We see a gangster with a comb over who has that air about him where he definitely knows he has a bit of a reputation, but it's kind of a bit like, underwhelming. Based off of like, oh, he's not like this biggest, scariest dude. He's just more of the sleazy gangster style guy. He's got like the three-piece suit, the pocket watch, the gold teeth, and everything. But Bobby Joe does compliment him and says, "You are a lot prettier than I thought you'd be." He happily takes the compliment, attributes to Bobby Joe getting a bit of a silver tongue that reminds him of her mother's charm. Bobby Joe, a bit in shock that he even knew her mother, was kind of taken back. So he finally asks, "What do we need? What can we do for him?" He's aware of her father's situation, somewhat. He describes kind of a rough layout of the Montebank's hideout, with some sketches of like the area, and then there's this demon head that's got lava, and there's at least a dozen things in quotations that are protecting the outside of the area. Not necessarily people, just there's things out there. Bo's fine with us taking care of the demons and that sketchy guy that Buck held up that was leading the demons. And he'd be fine with giving us some manpower to help us out with taking over the Montebank afterwards. Seymour, with detect thoughts, as going on, sees that there's this book in Bo's mind that seems important to him, that has some sort of relation to the demons and that character that's been leading them. There also seems to be a bit of fear about the demons and a demon face roaring. Bobby Joe asks if Fang could be the one that maybe helps lead Bo's men, or at least assist us when the time comes, because at least she has a small connection with him. He says, sure, why not? Bo catches a glimpse of Desto holding a deck of illusions kind of under his shirt and hands. He says, oh, that's a cool deck. But would you rather pull from mine? As he pulls out the deck of illusions. He draws up some contracts and sees how many people want to do it. Bobby Joe agrees because she doesn't want to look scared. Desto, just intrigued by what could happen, agrees. And Seymour, with a whisper in the back of his ear from his patron about remembering, take a chance and have some fun, all three agree to sign contracts to pull from the deck of many things. Basic stipulations are, if something bad happens, we get all of it. We have to take care of it. Bo has no responsibility. But if something good happens, Bo just gets automatically half of it. We all draw our cards and head aside after signing the contract. Desto draws the Fool, loses his chance at his next level up. Desto, then forced to draw another card based off the Fool's rules, draws the Uriel and gets cursed and loses some saving throws abilities. Bobby Joe goes second. As she flips her card, her body collapses and the card of the Void falls to the ground in front of her. She loses her soul. Her body still alive, barely breathing. Seymour drags Bobby Joe out, gives her the sludge and says, watch out for her. Whatever happens, make sure she's okay. Seymour goes up, pulls the idiot card, loses intelligence permanently, and then forced again by the deck's hand to pull another card. Pulls the throne. Bo and Seymour both gain expertise in a skill that they're proficient in already. And a magical keep appears somewhere in the world that needs to be cleared out before you can inhabit it. But once cleared, Bo and Seymour would split ownership of it. This ended up ending on the Isle of Iris. The party, sad, confused, and angry. Buck in a rage outside, throwing rocks, smashing around. Desto turning invisible out of the party's eyes. Starts to scurry up to Bo's office. And as he's looking at the door, seeing that he doesn't know the keypad to enter, and it would take time for him to try to pick that lock, storm begins to brew. Thunder crashes. Lightning envelops the sky. We hear the large caw of a bird, but not just any bird. One of the elemental birds the party is hunting, floating above Bo Napara's office in the desert. And that was where we were left.
That is.
Did I miss anything of importance?
I don't think so. I think you got everything. So, with that, I believe if you go to the handout section, you will be able to open the our old Owlbear Rodeo room, the Mauve debut. Didn't realize I can't rename it after the fact, so that's our name now. So either enter that, or if you would like me to repost it, let me know. As I will upload an image of what you are fighting.
Oh my god. Oh, I think I did the wrong. Yeah. Where did you say the handout was?
It should be a couple of spaces up. I'll repost it though.
In general, right? Or
In the new Ammolia handout section.
It says it sent you a request, Tyler.
Yep, I gotcha.
All right.
Oh, that's the wrong bird.
What do you mean that's the wrong bird?
yes, we hear lightning. Are you sure about that?
Thought that it was. It was because thunderstorms. That's not the bird.
I mean, it most aligns with the elements that we're dealing with here.
You don't gotta explain anything to us. The Pokédex was wrong.
Yeah, okay. Well, whatever. And if everyone would roll initiative.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Do I roll initiative,
I
sir?
Yes, go ahead and roll initiative. We're gonna, I'll probably come to you separately, but go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Wait, why is she rolling initiative, Tyler? She's not here.
Yeah.
There?
Dude, I had
What
to
are
deal
you
with her
hiding
for,
from us?
I
I
had to
want
deal with her
to
for 2
know.
minutes crying.
Motherfucker.
So you
Fuck
think
it.
no, I
You
have
get
been
it.
dealing with you all the time?
Yeah.
Ha! Fantastic.
Who is that?
What? Who's what?
Oh, somebody just rolled a 9. I saw that.
What?
Motherfucker.
You have my attention.
Fix it.
Words will not be said past that, but ooh.
Alright, 1 second while I check something, and then I'll ask for all of y'all's initiatives.
Ooh, Taz, I see what you're talking about, Taz.
Hey, guys, come on now.
They're cheaters.
Cheaters.
Rolled publicly.
Who rolled a 9?
It's not our fault. We're just taking the information that we're given.
It's fair.
Okay, Buck, what was your initiative?
Oh, fuck.
My initiative was 21.
Okay, nice. Seymour,
Because barbarians have
17.
initiative.
17. Desto,
It is 25.
25. All right. Sledge,
I rolled the best initiative I've had, and I'm still last at 17.
okay.
Oh, time out though. You might actually beat me. We have
No.
the same.
No.
What
I
is
didn't.
your dex?
0.
0.
Well, you're stupid.
I'd say, just based off of the dwarven haste, I will allow you to go first.
You know, as long as he allows it, I appreciate that. You are a gentleman and a scholar. I take back what I said.
Y'all are both ridiculous.
You said you go first as a pity.
Okay.
I'll take it.
So now that I've got all that situated, let's jump in. Obviously, this map is giant. I apologize about that, but this is what we're working with.
Why is this map so huge?
Yeah, well,
Dude,
I love it. I love it. I want a
need
big
bigger.
map. I
There.
want big maps.
I feel like
So-
we're on all. Yeah, of course you do. Which you
any side or any area on your side of the river that's running through things, you may place your character token anywhere in there. Up to you. The And I'll go ahead and describe some of the environment. So, as Taz mentioned in his recap, as you guys are standing outside mourning the loss of your friend, you feel the winds begin to whip up, and the sky darkens rapidly into a terrifying degree. The sun blots out from the sky, and all you can see is black, roiling clouds in the sky. The wind begins to put massive amounts of sand into your face, and as you all raise your hands or close in order to block the sand, almost in timing with these actions, rain begins to pour down. Torrential waves fall on you. The winds are blowing north, so you all have a strong tailwind. That's headwind, tailwind. The wind is blowing at your back forward for all of you. And this is stronger than any storm you have ever stood in before. You see in the distance, a couple 100 feet, the gargantuan form of the water phoenix. The mesas that dot the landscape around you all sit between 20 and 30 feet high. And the water phoenix is perched on one of these mesas. It does not see you currently, but I am sure that you will make your presence known in short order. Desto, you are first to act.
All right.
Oh,
So
at the beginning of your
obviously
turn, can you roll a d20 for me?
Yes. 15.
Okay, nothing happens.
I have a question that I would like to pose there because I mentioned it specifically in the recap.
Okay.
Desto had used the invisibility spell
Yeah, I
to
am
start heading
invisible.
towards Bonapara's office and come. I assume by him doing this, he has come back.
Yes.
Is it fair to say that he is still invisible and that B, the party doesn't know that he is back?
Well, I was just about to get to that.
You will
okay.
let him
Sorry to
answer
step
that
on your
question.
toes then.
Yeah. So I'm like at the door getting ready to start picking the lock, and this happens. I'm gonna have a moment where I go to continue picking the lock, and as the storm picks up, I look back and see the party with Bobby Joe, and I'm just like, fuck. And I'm gonna start sprinting towards you guys.
Okay.
And from where I am, I'm gonna move bonus action dash. So it should get me about here.
Okay.
And okay. I'm going to fuck. I'm gonna pull out a horn that I have.
Okay.
Blasting, and
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna aim it in the direction of the bird, and I'm going to speak. Wait, let me make sure. Let me make sure I'm even within range.
Desto. It's a
Okay.
bird. We know you're just gonna throw a rock at it.
You're
This is my
fuzzy, by the way,
metaphorical
AJ.
Maybe
You
you're
are
just
fuzzy.
drunk, Tyler.
No, you really are fuzzy, dude. Okay. I'm going to point it at the bird, and I'm gonna say the horn's command word, which I haven't come up with yet, but it's going to be Bobby Joe.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. You have a range of 30 feet on that horn?
No, it is. Oh shit! God damn it! I read that wrong.
Sorry, buddy.
Fuck. Okay.
Just be sneaky.
Well, then in that case, I guess I'll do nothing.
Okay. Then we'll just zip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I recognize that you guys are kind of far away to start, so however you would like to prep for the battle that you guys know that you're having, and the other
Okay,
participant.
actually,
Yeah,
I apologize. Can I something? If
sure.
not, I understand.
Go for it.
Um, I'm going to. I'm gonna use one of my deck of illusion cards.
Okay.
A sort of background noise of ooh.
All right. What are you doing for your deck of illusions?
Sorry, dude.
You're good.
I
Buck,
feel
you're
like I'm
on
being a
deck, by the
pain in
way.
the ass right now,
You're
so I
good.
apologize. Okay, I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it. That's my turn.
Okay. Buck, you're
All
up.
right, I'm excited.
Okay. I am going to simply, I will look back to Bobby Joe's body, and with the rain that is beginning to fall, my tears are caught up in the rain, so no one can actually see me crying. As I will begin running and dashing, um, to get, I believe, boop boop. Yeah, so that'll get me right here. Um, as I run, as I kind of like run past Desto, and I see him doing his thing, having a card. I see him pull out the horn. It's like no, 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 no. And pulls out the card, and so I'm waiting.
Yeah, just reaching,
And that's my
pawing through his bag of stuff, trying to like, all right, will this help? Will this help? Will this help?
He'd be winging through his bag. He wouldn't be pawing. He doesn't have paws.
Yeah.
Seymour, you're up.
Have we established that running across this little river is not extra movement?
Correct. It is more a creek than anything else. It is the trickle of water in the desert. Oh, Buck, if you would roll me a d20, and Seymour, if you would roll a d20.
I will roll that before I start.
8.
Okay. Nothing happens.
11.
Nothing happens.
I will begin to run forward as well. Let me get some measurements down here.
Mm-hmm. Slide
And
you
I've
on
been
deck.
able to see. I've been able to see that this is a bird of water, right? Like,
Correct.
okay. There is look. Think about casting a fireball because I know it's like the furthest thing I can chuck, and then I stop as I run forward, and I ready 2 Eldritch Blasts, and my trigger is going to be I will only cast them if anyone in our party is noticed,
Okay.
and the bird becomes hostile towards us.
Okay.
That will be because readying an action is my action, and it will also take my reaction later, right?
Yes. Well, no, I think we've just played it that it will take your action this turn, but if the trigger doesn't happen, it just goes away, and you would get your turn back if nothing happens.
Okay. Would I be able to, as a bonus action, bardically inspire somebody?
You could.
Um, as Buck looks back towards Desto, and I run up next towards where Desto is, I, instead of playing a song or making myself known, I look Buck in the eyes. I give him the two forward, and I go like this. I saw, I feel, I understand, and you get that. But right now, I need you, buddy. And you can see that right here.
I'm still invisible, by the way, guys.
Okay.
Oh, well, cool. I don't do that with Desto. I
Just remember
simply
that.
look back at Bobby Cho then.
I
That is a good point.
minus the piece of me getting next to Desto without realizing it, then
Uh-huh.
I would ready it to see if the bird becomes hostile towards Buck or I, then I would know.
Is
Okay.
that a D6, a D8?
That is a D8 now.
Very
If
cool.
I remember
Ooh.
correctly, a bardic inspiration is a 1D8.
Let's go.
All right.
Oh.
Sledge, you are up next, buddy. How do you position yourself?
Well, I'm going to first move my little legs 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Damn you, Buck. Um,
What?
you're fucking 5 feet too far away. Because you
Nothing's
fucking
happened
think.
yet. If
Sorry,
you guys
Jerry.
would like to.
You act before fucking thinking, so I can't hit you with a bless, you fucking hairy douche.
I'm sorry.
I'm just, I'll, I'll catch up with you. Don't worry. Uh, fuck. Well, that kind of.
Honestly,
Alright.
hit the three of y'all, and
I can't
I'm
see him.
good.
We don't know Desto's there.
I can't see Desto, so I can't target him.
Do you have to see Desto?
I have to see him.
Oh, that sucks.
That's very balanced, though.
Just like if he was hidden, if he was invisible and I used Spirit Guardians, when I cast it, he'd be hit by. Because I can't see him to show that he's not targeted.
That's fair.
You got anything
So
else for
don't
your
use
turn?
Fucking spirit guardians.
Yeah, so I cast Spirit Guardians. Upcasted.
So anyway, here's one to
No, I'm
go.
sorry. I am going to be look at the not Articuno,
Mm-hmm.
and then look at Seymour. And there's a lot of space, and I got short, wee little legs. Feel like we might need a little boost. What say you? And I guess I'm not going to wait for Seymour to give me a if he wants to or not.
I was
just-
confused by what you're getting at.
I am going to throw down the two statues of lions and say the command word.
Okay.
And they are going to appear in front of both me and Seymour.
Okay. I'm gonna draw. You said both
Judgment,
two.
mercy. Let's go. Be our rides, and I'm gonna summon two lions that we can jump on to kind of give us 50 feet of movement. If you let us mount them. If not, and I only ask because they are large. They are, when I was looking at the stat.
I think size-wise, yes. The question is, what item did you use to summon them again?
The
Is it the figurine of wondrous power or something like that?
figurines of wondrous power that give us golden lions.
Okay, let's see how the wording is. If it makes creatures friendly to you. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna let this happen. You can ride the not lions if you want.
Let's fucking go. And yeah, I'm gonna say with haste. And I don't know if they go directly after me or
They will go
what.
on your initiative order. Or if Seymour
Okay.
mounts one, it will go on his initiative order. Basically, if you're responsible for a lion, it goes on your turn. If Seymour dismounts the lion or just chooses not to engage with it, both are your responsibility.
All right. I'm gonna tell the one line to listen to Seymour, and let's go. And can I get his full 50 feet of movement or no?
Yeah, you may get his
Yeah,
full 50
let's
feet of
fucking
movement.
go. And I'm gonna go side by side with Buck.
Okay. Cool. I like the shenanigans that are already taking place. Sledge, did you roll a d20 for me?
Yeah, let's do it. 11.
Nothing happens. All right. Then with that, um, we then camera pan over to someone whose journey is about to crash into yours, or yours is about to crash into theirs. Who's to say? I will delay describing the figure until they come a little bit closer to you all. But for now, Kayla, could you roll me a d20 and then describe what your character is thinking as they walk into view of this gargantuan water bird, storm erupting out of nowhere. And yeah, just kind of what's going through your head.
I guess I'm gonna walk around. Where am I at? Or we don't know.
Oh, my bad. You are. Forgot to make your token visible for right now. You are the axe at the top of the screen for right now. But what did you get on your d20 roll? And then what are you thinking?
5.
A 5?
A
Luckily
5.
for you, nothing happens.
Whoa.
I guess I'm gonna walk around the corner and just kind of look up and like be like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
What am I thinking about it? I was gonna say, can I even see what's causing it all or no?
You absolutely see this. I mean, it's 20, 30 feet wide and tall. It is massive. Um, and you see, yeah, this kind of glowing magic bird somehow made out of water that seems to be at the eye of this storm.
I guess my character is wondering how it got here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming it's widely known that phoenixes are not common, right?
Yeah. I think your character might be able to clue in that this is a phoenix. And that's about it. And it's just like you can't even process like the lore or the questions at this point in time. You're just like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Okay. I rolled for it. And everyone on the map hears as this bird shrieks and a thunderclap peals out as the water phoenix has spotted the new entrant into the story. Our main adventuring party sees that its focus turns to something in the distance that you can barely make out as like humanoid form. You see these sort of watery feathers, fins raise up on its back, and you can tell that it's agitated. And we go to Desto. Question from Seymour.
I would say, based off what I said, that having the bird become hostile towards somebody, me looking ahead, it's fair to say that I can see the new combatant that they're looking at, right? And I'll call it
You
combatant.
see something that looks vaguely humanoid.
I would say that, is that fair that that would be trigger enough for me to unleash? Because I would think that that is less of a combatant and probably just a person, a civilian, that I would probably try to distract the bird from.
I will ask a follow-up question. Do you think Seymour would actually have readied an action and a response for any humanoid in the area, or do you think his concern specifically relates to his own party?
I think that that's a fair question. I would actually say the latter, so I would not trigger.
Okay.
Good point. Thank you.
You're welcome. Cool. I will let you guys all know now. At the start of each of your turns, I would like you to roll a d20 for every turn you take. Let me know if you get a nat 1.
Cool.
That
I
is
did not
all.
get in that one.
Cool.
Tyler, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
It's just going forward, so it's not like I'm trying to get you.
Okay.
A not for a PC, but for a lion, would an action be a dash in order to double its speed, or no? Like, how would we play that now that like we're mounted? And I've never experienced it before, so I want to ask before
Sure.
I ask stuff for movement purposes, what they can do, if they can attack with me, stuff like that.
I will look up some rules for that and get you an answer by your turn. Because that is an excellent question.
Cool, because 100 feet is cool,
No,
but
pardon?
so is other stuff. I would look up the Lion 5e stats just because it does offer some stuff for you, as well as pack tactics.
Fair.
All right.
Your boy Sledge about to take fucking feet in mounted combat. Let's go!
I'm gonna move and bonus action dash right there. Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Does it still show me as connected to the room?
Nah.
Cool.
I got Buck, Gusto, Bobby, me,
I just
GM.
back.
I got
Now
you
you're
now.
in.
That's weird. All right, cool. Thank you.
And yeah, that's my turn.
That's it? Okay. Let's see here. Kayla, if you would like to move your character, their movement, if that's what you would have done during your turn, you may do so. I don't want you to stay still if you were actually still attempting to move. Cool. It is now, where did it go? So many tabs. It's now Buck's turn. Sledge, I'll provide you and Seymour with the info for the mountain stuff on y'all's turn.
DM, how tall is this mesa or butte that this creature?
I think we're gonna say 20 feet for all of them.
Okay. And do they look relatively easily climbable?
Yes.
Okay.
With a decent athletics check, you would be able to do so.
Perfect. I am going to, as stealthily as I can, because I realize that I can't hide and then dash. So I would like to, as stealthily as I can, sneak on the edge of this current mesa that I'm on, and get to the other side, facing the thing, but like kind of put myself up in the shadows as much as I can. So that put me here.
Okay, you're attempting to just climb the walls, just cutting the diagonal.
No. I'm going like I'm sneaking. I'm sneaking around.
Okay.
I'm dashing to do so.
Okay. I will say that its attention is focused on the other person here, and so
Sure.
yeah, you were able to do so, and it does not appear that you have provoked its attention right now.
Okay. I want like the image that I had in my head of me like back up against the wall was like Kronk, the Emperor's New Groove, where he's like as he's just kind of scooting along.
Perfect. Okay.
But with a lot more gravitas, as my friend has seemingly died.
Sure. Very sad. Da 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 da. Okay. Anything else you would like to do on your turn? Have you rolled your d20?
Nope. Oh.
Not in that one. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, not in that one. It was a 15.
Gotcha. It is now the Phoenix's turn. It will alight from its perch on the mesa and come roaring down at this mystery human or humanoid. Kayla, does a 21 hit your character? And that will definitely hit your character.
They both hit.
Okay. You are going to take 32 points of damage.
Thank you. Get out of my hair.
As this water bird, as you've just kind of been walking along, this water elemental, this phoenix, comes crashing down from the sky. It stabs you with its beak, and then its talons kind of latch into you, thrust you upwards into the air, and you land and are able to maintain your footing, but have just been kind of tossed around by this bird as it, I will move it. Where to go? I will move it. I keep getting booted from my own room. Crazy. And then it will.
You did last session.
Yeah. And it will be Seymour's turn. So the rules for the movement with your mounts, you may use their actions to dash. I'm going to say that any movement you take on your mount also counts as your movement, so you can't move 50 or 100 feet and then hop off and run another 30 feet. However, any action that you take is independent from the action of their mount.
Nice. Thank you, God.
You are welcome.
Yawned. Okay. If that's the case, and a quick little look at that I did for mounted combat says that to mount a creature in turn, it would cost half my movement. Are we using that as well or no?
Um,
As to not use an action per se.
You could say you readied your action,
he
right?
cannot. He readied his action for
Ah,
something different.
damn.
So that was my previous turn that was readied. So it's not like I can use something from the past. At a quick look, I saw that that was how you mount a creature was with half your movement, similar
We
to
will
if you
say
were
it's half of
getting up
your.
from prone.
Yeah, we will say it's half of your movement, but then once you mount the lion, that you're just subtracting. So like half of your movement is 15 feet. You are subtracting that from the lion's total movement of 50 feet.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say, in my head, I was gonna do 25 because that's half of what the lion's speed is at
Nope.
50. So 15 off that works. So I will hop up on him for half my movement speed and then go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That's going to put me there. Seeing that Buck has run so far ahead already,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to use the lion's action to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet over here in a
Okay.
way that does not get in the way. I know he's got extra movement, but I am going to now fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at this bird.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
The first one is 13.
13 will not hit.
The second one is 24.
24 will hit.
Okay. That will be 15 points of force damage to that creature.
15 points of force damage. Heard. Um. Cool.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Yeah. You rush forward on the mount that is your lion, or the lion that is your mount, and launch 2 Eldritch Blasts. The first goes errant and just kind of crashes into the mesa, the face of the mesa, and kind of rains some rocks down. And the second one makes impact and splashes water behind the bird. Um, Excellent. You've now attracted its attention.
He doesn't look bloody yet, does he? I'm just kidding.
No, but as a reminder, because this is a Phoenix encounter,
shoot.
we are doing the yellow, orange, red system. Yellow is below 50% health. Orange is below 25%. Red is below 10. So, there's that.
Thank you for that reminder, and I also forgot to roll at the start of my turn, which I did now, which is not a natural one.
Excellent. Sledge, you are up.
All right. I will. I guess I'll ask and just what's your answer? Did I mount the lion on my turn last time or no? And I have to do it now.
I think we established that you did.
Okay, cool.
I'm
As
gonna let
long
you
as
have
that
that one.
is
Yeah.
what the rule is, I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, kind of splitting off in between. So there's mine. 35. Sorry, I'm just trying to do quick math here to see if I.
You're totally good.
Fucking, you're right. I think please double check DM if I am there. Am I within 30 of both of those? No.
No, you are not.
Is there
You're
a
within
rock?
30 feet of Buck. You are not within 30 feet of Seymour.
Is that good?
Um,
I just need a rule to get between 30 feet of them.
I believe you are.
Okay. I will cast a first level bless on
Well, yeah, I'm gonna let you have it.
myself.
I'm gonna let him have it.
Myself, Seymour, and Buck.
Okay.
And as I do a quick little prayer to Gond of Gond, please protect us, keep your fires nice and hot and our weapons sharp. I will have the lion do a dash action, and we are going to go another 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And we're going to stop right there just to kind of spread out a little bit, but not go right up to the creature yet. How high is it?
It's on.
Oh, it is on the ground? Actually, give me a second. He's fixated on Seymour, right?
Currently, yes.
Okay, then we're actually gonna move here because he's big. No, I think if he had to move past us to go to Seymour, would he pass us?
You would provoke an attack of opportunity if that's what you're asking.
Oh yeah, then we'll just stay right there.
Okay. Cool.
And I will roll a d20.
Yeah.
And it is a 5.
Okay. Not a nat 1. He is actually going, or it is actually going to use its legendary action to rush towards Seymour. I've got the movement for it, and make an attack against him.
I got an attack of opportunity.
You will take it. Go ahead and take your
attack.
attack.
So does my lion.
Okay.
And we got pack tactics.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attacks of opportunity then.
Yes, let's go.
Wait. Pause. The lion has
lion
pack
gets
tactics.
pack
You do not get pack
Oh,
tactics.
you. All right.
Come on, man.
That's 100% how you'd rule it too. Shut up, AJ.
I'm a lion of Gond.
Yeah.
You're lying out your teeth right
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
All right, that's going to be a 27, I believe.
Hits.
So it was a nat 19, and I believe I have a plus 8. Yes, I do. Q.
A lot of beliefs coming out of the cleric instead of numbers.
It's not belief, it's faith. A lot of faith in these dice. Woo, baby! That is a 12.
Okay.
That mad. 12 slashing damage, or bludgeoning damage, excuse me.
Okay.
And then the lion is going to get a 19.
To hit, that will hit.
Yeah! Oh, and that is going to be a 4 piercing damage.
Okay. And that is going to be non-magical, so... You see that the lion is less effective than you were, but it still kind of pokes at this water bird. Water and bird is a combination that is mysterious for this lion. It cannot decide whether it's excited or terrified.
He's a magical item. I will argue that technically he's magical.
No.
Okay, that's fair. Right,
now that you guys are a little closer, with Kayla's permission, I am going to share a concept picture of what her new character looks like.
I guess. I'm just kidding.
Would you like to add some descriptive text over it? And what does your character do now that you've been hit and damaged, and how does this person respond?
I would say my character's probably pretty pissed off, and confused. Like, what the fuck is this? I just walked into this. Now I'm being attacked. There's some giant fucking bird. What is going on? I just came here to get some information, and now there's just a giant fucking phoenix.
Let's go.
But I'd assume that I can see what's going on with everybody else going after the bird,
Yes,
right?
you can.
Cool.
Yeah, you
I
see
would
a
say-
motley crew of adventurers. Right now, you see 3 of them. 2 of them are riding lions, and one of them you saw throw magic. The other you saw attempt to take a swing at it as it flew by. They are attempting to engage in battle with this bird, this massive like force of the elements.
I would say that my character is going to move a little bit closer, if that's possible.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to go my full speed. Let me see where I'm at. Yeah, I'm going to move in, and then I'm just going to be like, kind of talking to myself, but also saying it out loud. Like, no one is going to believe a word I say about this battle. There's some dudes on lions, and there's a giant phoenix in the sky. What is happening?
Would you like to trigger any abilities, do anything to weigh in yet, or are you just kind of sizing it up still?
I don't think I'm close enough to do much of anything right now. Maybe. Can I throw my javelin at it?
You could throw your javelin at it. Go ahead and give me an attack roll for that.
Cool. 28.
28. Awesome. You feel as you throw your javelin, the wind catches against it. You are throwing against the wind. However, you are so accurate and so strong with your throw that it does not matter, and you hit this phoenix. Go ahead and roll damage. Oh, wait a second. I think you're good, but let me check something.
Did I fuck it up?
No, you did not do anything wrong. I'm adding wrinkles, and yeah, you are good. The only other thing that I will add to that is that you threw it with enough power for it to cover some range. It just barely got there.
Cool.
So now, what's your damage? 8. All right. 8 points of damage. Cool. And would you like to do anything else on your turn? Bonus action. I think bonus action is all you got left. But otherwise, we can move on.
Can I just do a weird gesture? Like, can they see me? I'm assuming they can see me now, right?
Yeah, I think that they can kind of see a general form of you. Do you want to go ahead and describe your character? Kind of what you look like, what you're wearing, anything like that? You can't give them really a personality vibe, but you can give them a physical description.
I gotta pull my picture back up, so I gotta describe it correctly. I didn't put a height or anything down either, did I? Nope, I did not.
You get to decide. Yeah, you get to decide all those things right here, right now.
I'm gonna decide that I am a 4 foot nothing. No, 4 foot and a quarter, just for the hell of it.
Okay.
I am a. Can I say everything that I?
say whatever you think they would be able to see. They would be able to see what race you are. They'd be able to see what you're wearing. They would be able to see any sort of physical features about you.
I am a short and thick, I guess, little dwarf. With reddish brown hair, like a black and gold ensemble. And it doesn't really look like it's been touched too much. Like it looks fairly new, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not good at this, Tyler.
All right, here. So you guys see this 4 foot 3 inches. God, I forgot which kind of mountain dwarf approaching from the other side of this battlefield. They're wearing black and gold. Currently, they are traveling alone. Stocky, muscular. They carry themselves with more of the dexterity of an acrobat rather than the plodding strength or thickness of a traditional dwarf. And you see that on their person they wield a great sword. You have seen them throw a javelin and notice that they're carrying some odds and ends on them that you've not seen before. A lantern hangs at their side. They've got some goggles that kind of sit dangling around their neck, or maybe those are in a knapsack of some sort. And a belt with a giant buckle around their waist. And that is what you see.
Piercing. I have piercings.
Oh, and many piercings.
Just for the hell of it.
Cool. Don't be crass. Desto, you're up.
Right. Finally, the time has come. Okay. I'm going to move like right here, still invisible, and I'm going to attack my short sword in the side, sneak attack, with advantage.
Okay.
Guys, I need a nat 20 right now.
Well,
That's all we need, guys.
Get it, dude.
Big damage.
It was not a nat 20.
Oh.
That is a 17.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you miss as you leap from your invisibility, swinging on this water phoenix as the water sort of collapses for a second around your attack and reforms into the bird as it turns around and screeches at you. Again, a thunderclap erupting basically in your face. Also, because you have entered into presence with the bird, you are going to take 6 lightning damage. Seymour, I should have had you take 5 lightning damage, so my apologies for that.
oof.
All right. Clearly, my bad luck is continuing to boil over.
Oh, buddy.
It's a great theme.
Yeah.
You got anything else for me, bud?
Yeah, I guess I'll bonus action attack with the other one.
Okay, go ahead.
That's a 19.
19 will hit.
Okay, cool.
And you'll get
And
sneak
I get
attack on
sneak
that hit.
attack.
'Cause
Yeah.
Yep.
that's the first hit you've made on your turn. So Hell yeah, brother.
What the fuck? Okay, wait. That's 20 damage total.
20 damage total. Awesome. The bird takes it, does not like it, cries out in pain. You see lightning kind of shoot up into the sky as it cries out. Awesome. Did you roll a d20 for your turn? And then Kayla, did I have you roll a d20 for your turn?
I did not when
Okay.
I went.
Go ahead and roll a d20 then.
A 2.
Nothing happens.
Oh, good lord.
11.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
All right, Buck, you are up.
Oh yeah. So, Sledge, who did you hit with your bless? Was it just you?
Oh my! No, it's like you don't even pay attention to Sledge.
No, you
I'm
and
here.
C1 both
I'm
got
here
it.
for
No.
you. I have blessed both you
Yeah.
and Seymour and myself with Gons. Unless you do not accept
Okay,
Gond in your
just-
heart, and then you do not receive shit.
Very true. No, I just wanted to make sure I was distracted by all the things that I couldn't be doing on my turn. But now he's finally close enough, and so I can do things on my turn. So, first things first, DM, I would like to rage.
Excellent. Go into a rage.
He rages.
So give me just
Boy,
a second.
rage.
as
This is textbook stuff. This
Or-
is the part where he says he rages.
Yeah.
I rage.
This actually works really well.
Okay.
As my grief is made manifest in this light, kind of golden pink energy that surrounds me. As a bonus action, I can now heal people.
Okay.
Equal. So I can only heal them like 2 points, but 2 points is 2 points.
Yep.
So. Yeah, so with that, I am allowed to move up 1 feet because of my instinctive pounce ability.
Okay.
So that is there. Ooh, oh no, that's moved the map. And then I will simply walk up 10 more feet because I can poke him.
That's right.
And I will attack him. I will attack him twice.
15 feet
with
away.
From 15 feet away, because I'm allowed to do so. Because I have a 15-foot reach with my glaive fire.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Go ahead and attack then.
I will, in fact. First attack. Reckless.
Let's go.
Okay, that didn't really help, but that is a 21 to hit.
Hits.
Great. He will take not that much. 9 points of magical slash damage.
9 points of slashing
Second
damage.
attack. Ooh, that's not great. That is also not great. I don't believe that second attack will hit. Because it was only like an 11 or something.
Did you use
Alright.
bless?
I did use blast.
Oh god.
I rolled a 4 and a 2. However, until the start of my next turn, that target has disadvantage on any attack roll that isn't me. And if it does hit somebody other than me, that creature will have resistance to the damage, all the damage that it does.
how is that possible? Like, how?
Because of I see what you're saying. So it is at this moment that as I finally swing, there are 3 little goblin blades that that run in and hit with it as well as I summon my ancestors through my grief and my rage. They all have like little emo haircuts, and there is the beginning of welcome immediately summoned.
Excellent. Okay, so let me make a note of this. You said anytime I attack something other than you, it's at disadvantage.
Correct. He has
And
advantage on attacking me because of reckless. He will have
okay,
disadvantage attacking everyone else. If someone else is hit an attack, even at disadvantage, they will have resistance to all of the damage done on that attack.
okay.
Is it just Brent? Is it just one, or is it for like the entire round on any player?
It is every attack that creature makes until the start of my next turn.
Oh, nice, nice.
Fuck yeah, Brad.
I think that warrants the Brent snaps.
Brent, wait, who's within? So have you taken damage?
What's that?
Who has taken damage?
Uh,
Our new
Yeah.
dwarven friend.
I have
So
it somewhere else.
all three of us have.
I decided if I like you yet, Brent.
Okay.
I'm just telling you.
Then
Yeah.
Well, it's just because you're too far away. If you get a little closer, I can give you some healing. Desto, here you can take 2 points of healing.
That's the
Uh,
reference
2
I think
points.
it's from, Brett. I love it.
not for him. It's not. I don't think.
Love that show.
But all right, now it is the Phoenix's turn, which it just got a lot of damage done to it by the Kenku of the group, so it will turn its focus there first,
Oh,
and
very
do with disadvantage.
Danger.
Will make its beak attack.
As 3 little goblins stand shoulder to shoulder with you.
I'm invisible. He can't see me.
You're not invisible anymore. The
back.
first one was a nat 20. However,
Oh,
Oh,
dude, Tyler, what did I do to you? What did I
Wait, you
do?
gotta roll disadvantage.
I did. So the second one
Oh, gee.
hits with a 22, but it is significantly lower than the nat 20.
All right, I'll take it.
Dude, if you roll double nat 20s, it's like
Brent literally
roll
just
character, dude.
Brent just cockblocked you. How does it?
I did.
You take 15 points of damage, cold damage.
Halved.
Or excuse me, halved. So it halves down to 7. 7 points of cold damage.
I'm
as it
actually going
stabs
to use
into you.
my uncanny dodge to half it again.
Hell yeah, you are. Let's go.
Okay, have it down to 3.
He said no.
All right, and then realizing that the goblins are getting in the way of attacking Desto, the Phoenix will then turn its focus towards Buck and roll with advantage on Buck. Only getting a 25 to hit.
Only a 25. Sure.
Well, and we'll do 18 points of thunder damage to you.
No bludgeoning, it's just strictly thunder.
It is strictly thunder.
Okay.
And I think it's going to hang out here for a second. As it is no comment. Seymour's turn.
Okay. I would like to use the lion's action to disengage. Is that available to me?
While you're on the, yeah, that would be.
Would
Oh,
I
I'm so
take
sorry.
an attack of opportunity, or would
Real quick, I have a couple of things that I realized I forgot to resolve, and there's many pieces, even though there's only one thing that you guys are fighting. Buck, did you roll a d20 during your turn?
10.
10. All right, nothing happens. And then Desto and Seymour will take 1 point of lightning damage. Just from the kind of lightning that crackles around the form of this bird. Now, you said disengage via the lion. I am going to allow that to roll into your disengage.
okay?
I will look up
I
mounted
still
combatant
have
rules
my
for the future.
action though.
You still have your action.
Okay.
For now, in this kind of,
5, 10,
we're just making shit up.
20.
This
For the
works.
record, I think mount combat says all movement is tied to the mount, so the PC itself does no movement besides what the mount itself is doing. So if the mount is disengaged, it counts towards him. Dash accounts. They don't stack both their speeds or anything like that.
Right.
But that's just through a quick Google search.
Okay. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
So mounted, disengage 50 feet out. I run to the east side of the monster, trying to get basically everybody in between me and that creature.
Okay. Yeah.
I need that creature to make an intelligence saving throw.
That's
As I cast at 4th level Psychic Lance.
What's the DC for that?
16.
Natural 19 on the dice.
Well, fuck.
Sorry, buddy.
So he only takes half damage.
Oh, wait a second. What'd you say the save was?
16.
And it's an intelligence saving throw.
That is correct.
Um,
And there's no minimum intelligence for this creature to have for this to work.
this, he has a -4 to intelligence saves. So,
No.
he rolled a 15. However,
what?
Legendary save.
he will then legendarily save. But you have
I will take
burned
that.
a use of
Burned.
that.
That is incredibly important. And I'm glad to hear that. Because that would have been really bad if he didn't try to burn that.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
That's dope.
That is pretty dope.
24. 26 halved is 13.
How's that?
26 damage is halved. So
Where's
it's
that
13.
damage coming from?
7d6.
As part of your second.
So-
So that's the half.
Yeah,
Okay, so
with
even
it-
on
yeah, so that's the half damage. So it's 13 psychic damage is what he takes.
word. Okay, 13 damage taken.
And nothing else happens on that. I am going to turn and look at Sledge and say, thanks for the mount. Let's use these things to the best of our ability. And shoot him. I tap the lion's side as the lion lets out the... He does a little stand like a horse would and lets out the big roar.
Incredible.
And hopefully that bardically inspires Sledge enough to know that Sledge did good.
Okay. Cool.
That's my turn.
Sledge, you're up next, buddy.
So Sledge and, unless I know otherwise, Buck, you both still have a bardic inspiration.
Cool. Sledge, I'm gonna say with all this happening at once, Sledge sees a javelin kind of go over his shoulder, and he kind of does like a look, cool, double take, almost to the point where he has to like remember to concentrate on bless, and he sees the most beautiful, thick, great sword he has ever seen in his life. Oh, that's thick.
Oh my god.
And sees it held up with a one of the first female, not his mom, dwarves he's ever seen.
Correct. I
With
believe it's
pretty little
this and the dwarven girl at the club, canonically.
that I totally learned how to do moves with.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I see she's got a pretty pair of goggles, and it kind of reminds him of his goggles. And he's that's a nice sword. And then he's gonna look over at the elemental bird,
Mm-hmm.
and he is going to I have a D8, correct there,
Correct.
friendo? All right, I am going to do a upcasted second level guiding bolt.
Okay. So that's just a spell
Actually,
attack roll by you.
yeah, actually check that. I lied.
Okay.
I'm going to take the lion's going. We are going straight at this thing. He is going to take his action and pounce um at this bird. And maneuvering wise, he just needs 20 feet straight towards the creature. So he's gonna do kind of a little J hook, go straight at it, and I'm going to do a claw attack. And if it hits, the target must succeed on a DC 13 saving strength throw or be knocked prone.
Okay.
And I believe he gets pack tactics.
The lion would get pack tactics, yes.
All right, let's go. And that is a nat 20. Let's
Okay.
go.
DC 13
So
strength save.
Yep.
Natural 18.
Damn. All right.
And he's
going
positive in the strength column.
He's going to get 5 plus 3 is 8 plus D6 is 14 slashing damage on the claw.
14 slashing damage halved.
And then I am going to do an upcasted second level inflict wounds.
Okay.
And let's go. 24.
24 will hit.
All right.
Do I do anything here? Or you just
You
do
do
it?
nothing
Okay.
except for take 4d10 necro damage.
Okay. Oh.
And that is going to be 26 necrotic damage.
Okay. 26 damage. Sledge, you have entered this creature into the yellow zone.
Oh,
Let's
shit.
go!
Seymour and Sledge, have you rolled your d20 for the turn?
Before I end, I want to see if I have a bonus action. Give me one
I did
second.
mine at the start with a 16.
Okay, cool. Just trying to stay on top of that, but thank you. Sledge, you're doing your thing. You did inflict wounds.
I was going to check something, and I don't have a bonus action. So, yeah, I'm going to roll, and that is a 13.
Cool. Nothing happens. All right. The Phoenix is going to use a legendary action to attack you with disadvantage.
Little old me?
Little old you.
No way.
Does a 24 hit?
It just hits.
Oh,
Not for long.
built like a brick house. You are going to take 17 points of thunder damage.
Give me 1 second. I am so... Dude, I had a chance to do a spell on my fucking attack of opportunity, but I forgot.
Time damage halved.
What's that? 17 damage half would be 8. So you will take 8
You said
points
thunder?
Okay.
of thunder, correct.
Yeah, you'll take 8 points of thunder damage.
All right.
Thank you for
And I
reminding me
gotta
that.
take concentration.
Okay.
That is going to be 18, so I still have bless up.
Cool. Thank you for remembering to roll for that. Appreciate that.
No worries.
And next up is Kayla's still as yet unintroduced, but now a part of this fight. Character. So you're a dwarf. What do they do?
Okay, I'm going to. I would like to run up a little closer.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get really close. Fuck it. And I'm going to.
Do stuff.
Shut the fuck up, AJ.
No, that one was me.
I didn't say anything.
That one was me. I'm sorry.
Just automatically, AJ.
Y'all see what I have to
Oh
deal
my!
with?
You see that she has to deal with if she automatically blurts that out, though.
He's been texting me the whole time. Don't
Let
forget
her
to do
play
this.
her character.
I did not.
You did too.
It was
As
one
you go back to
time.
your phone.
I will rage.
Oh,
I love Brent's reaction.
Brent looked like a Sesame Street character.
let's go.
Excellent. So,
I'm
Kayla,
surprised you guys hadn't realized that yet.
how does your rage look? What does it look like when you rage?
I want to look like a gym dude. I'm gonna like push my hair out of my face and then just like do like when they put the chalk on their hands and get ready.
Yeah.
Can we say that I have chalk on my hands to grab my sword? That would be dope.
Well, yeah, you got like a little chalk bag at your side.
I put a little chalk on it. I'll
shit.
grab my sword and I'll go to town.
Let's go.
Do you want to? There's another cosmetic change that happens with your rage. Would you like to describe that, or are you trying to keep that on the DL? You can keep it a secret. Huh?
How would I keep it a secret?
We
I
can.
think it's it.
I won't say how you could keep it a secret because that would probably tip off what it is. But I will say if you don't want to reveal that right now, you don't have to.
Okay, I'll wait. And then can you text me and
Yeah.
tell me how exactly?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
I gotcha. Cool. So you just rub some chalk on your hands, grip your greatsword a little tighter. You are raging. You guys all see her muscles just like fully tense as though she's in a Miss Universe competition or something like that. Whatever the bodybuilding version of that.
Myself in the face because
Yeah.
that's what they do.
And you launch into an attack.
Yep, I'm gonna use my great sword. 21?
21 will hit.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, brother.
Sledge is just wide-eyed.
11
That
for
in
damage.
action.
11 damage heard.
Did you add your rage?
Did you add your rage?
No,
Yeah.
how do I do that?
Add
What do I
2.
push? Add 2 to it?
Yeah.
Add 2.
2 dice or just 2?
So
No, just
your
No,
rage
literally 2
will
damage.
will be a
Oh.
flat 2 damage added to every successful hit you have with a weapon while raging
Okay, then it's 13.
when you're in
damage.
melee combat.
13 damage. Got it.
I thought there was a button.
All right. And anything else you would like to do on your turn?
I get Do I still get 2 attacks, or because I raged, I don't?
You should still get that. Your rage is a bonus action.
Cool.
Yeah, you still get 2 attacks.
I'm gonna hit her again. Ew, lame. 16.
Does not hit.
Damn. Well, I looked cool doing it.
All right, awesome. Let me type this out real quick to you. But next up will be Desto.
Flexing for the camera. All right. Is it safe to say this little dwarf, Jim Bro, is an ally now?
Jim Gal. The Jim Gal takes 1 point of damage from the lightning. That is after having it. No, I don't have it for rage. Kayla, you take 3 points of damage from lightning from being in melee rage. The Jim.
I take it as well, Tyler.
Gal, were you in melee range with it?
The lion pounced on the bird, so yes.
Yes, you were. I would have rolled separately for you, so hold on 1 second. You're going to take 6.
And is that 6 for me and my mount? Or do you have to roll separately for the mount as well?
The look on her face.
Noodle.
We're going to say both.
Noodle is the lion pouncing on the bird.
Lion has 20 HP left.
Okay.
What a fantastic roleplay by Noodle.
He's killing it.
Okay.
What was my damage, Tyler?
You took 3 points of lightning damage.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
And then it is currently Desto's turn.
All right. So, Jim Gal is an ally, correct?
It certainly appears so. She is wading into the fray of things.
Purposes.
Yeah. Oh, for sneak attack purposes, yes, absolutely.
I'm there too, Desto, so don't worry about it.
The lion and him are one. He just sits behind the lion like I do.
Yup.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to give me steady aim.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack with the short sword. Oh my gosh, we're so close, guys. I got a 19. Natural 19.
All right.
19 will hit.
25.
Yeah, it hits.
Remember what happened to the Firebird. All right, let's cool our jets. Maybe it's a good thing that you didn't get in that 20.
Don't tell me to calm down. 22 damage total.
22 damage. All right.
How's this little bird looking?
Because you've asked, it is still in the yellow zone, but just on the border of the orange.
Okay. I figured it was getting close.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I'm just going to be a dummy, just tunnel vision. I'm just gonna stand there.
Okay. I already did lightning damage on you, correct?
Let me roll my d20. I apologize.
No, you're good.
Yes.
It's. Kayla, did you roll your d20 as well?
Not in that one, Tyler.
Okay.
I keep forgetting that, sorry.
It's okay. I added a new wrinkle at you guys. It makes sense that we would all forget. I've also forgotten to remind you on your turn.
I got a 3.
Okay, not a nat 1. You're okay. Awesome. The Phoenix is going to use one of its legendary actions to attack Desto. And we'll do...
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage, correct.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Does a 17 hit?
No,
Okay.
a 17 does not hit.
Excellent. Good for you. Um,
Fuck yeah!
you
Red,
see
I like
as the talons of this bird drive into the ground, attempting to do significant harm to Desto. And Desto rolls out of the way as sand kicks up and is immediately battered back to the ground by the rain. Cool. Buck, it is now your turn.
As the sand gets kicked up, it gets all in the hair of these emo goblins, and it's just, what the hell, man? And they're looking very perturbed, getting coated in sand.
All right, you're up. What you got?
Yes, indeed, I would like to make my first strike at this bird recklessly.
Okay.
That is a lot. That is 28 to hit.
That hits.
That's not a lot. That is, fuck. Can't count.
Use your bard.
8. There's 8. I can't use it for damage.
No.
That is 8 points of slashing damage. How is this creature looking?
It is now officially in the orange zone.
Great. I'm going to make another attack at it. Oh, because I hit it, this is the first creature I hit on my turn. The goblin thing re-ups this turn well. So
Good for you.
It will continue to have disadvantage on everybody.
Good for you.
Good for you, father. How does a dirty 20 sound?
Dirty 20 sounds like it hits. I can't believe I was so worried about you guys in this fight. You're fine. Everything's fine.
That is 11 points of slashing damage. How is
Okay.
it looking now, DM?
It's still in the orange, but approaching the red.
Great. Great. I'll give. Wait, has our dwarven? I haven't looked at the map in a second. I will give our feeble dwarven friend 2 hit points.
The new dwarven friend? Okay. Got it.
The new dwarven friend receives 2 extra hit points as I just rage yell at her.
Yeah, you just clock another barbarian on the battlefield.
Huh? Unga bunga?
Did you roll your d20?
I did. You'll never guess what I rolled.
Not a nat 1? You did roll a nat 1. Okay.
Damn it, Brent!
He waited until his whole turn. It's like, I'm doing everything
I
else.
did.
He's like, fuck you, I'm doing it.
It doesn't mess up my turn.
You better hope it
Is it
doesn't.
bad that I'm kind of excited that I rolled that one because I want to know what
it works. Bring us a challenge.
I'm thinking you just like get hit by lightning or something.
You take 21 points of damage as lightning directly strikes your person.
Oh, let's go!
Damn.
Ouchie.
Yeah, but Brent, your rage
That half?
does absolutely nothing.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because that's just fucking lightning damage. That hurt. I do have 69 hit points left though.
Nice.
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 Should have been a totem barbarian, god.
Ah,
No, that's lame.
that tastes good.
That's
I'm
lame.
glad I got to do that once. Alright, so at the start
I
of
thought
this
it was me.
and the start of its turn, I am gonna roll a where is it? Where's my dice? I'm gonna roll for the lightning damage in its sphere. Kayla's new character, Sledge, and the Lion, and Desto all take 5 points of lightning damage.
I got resistance to lightning damage, bitches.
And I think
Question: do you still have bless up or no?
I do.
he's been rolling
Let me
concentration checks.
let me roll this new one after I subtract it. Is it 2 or 3, Tyler? Once the resistance is taken in.
If you have resistance to lightning, it would be a 2.
Sweet.
That shouldn't change it because it's still less than 10, so it should be just a flat 10 or under for you, right?
Yeah, more than likely I got it. Yeah, I got an at 20. We're good.
Cool.
Oh.
The bird hasn't used its legendary action yet, right?
It
Um,
has used some in the past.
No. in
It's
this
starting its turn now, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Cool. I am going to say that it's going to attack. We'll say Sledge and then, or Desto and then Sledge.
At
With
disadvantage?
disadvantage. Hey Jimmy, you're never gonna believe what I got on the first roll.
And that 20.
I did.
Yeah, how did I know?
21 to hit Desto,
That'll hit.
doing 12 points of damage, which will then be halved to 6. And
Yeah, I'm
then,
gonna half it to 3.
okay. And then I don't think I'm gonna hit. A 17 to hit Sledge isn't gonna hit anything.
Nah. Get out of here.
that's rookie numbers. All right. I think the bird looks around and sees how futile it would be to flee and take all of these opportunity attacks. So, yeah, Seymour, it's your turn.
Okay. And you said this creature is in the orange?
In the orange, correct.
Okay. I'll do the d20 to start my turn, and then I'm going to cap.
Who has the
Go!
Son of a bitch.
Our bugbear barbarian friend is the one that had it because last time he made the decision to attack again instead of throw it.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, what was the question?
They asked who in the party had it. I had the Pokeball left.
All of you
The
have
person
it.
who-
It's me.
You guys have 4 of them total.
And we have 5 characters.
Yes.
I don't know if we decided who, if Kayla had one, or if Bobby Joe
No.
had one, or any of that.
We're-
The only one I know for sure is Buck, because Buck had made the very conscious decision of, I don't think it's close enough, I'm going to attack now,
Sure.
instead of throw it on his turn. That's the only one I know for sure.
It'd be
It
so
is
funny
not
if I
in
could
my
have him.
inventory, so
Okay.
I assume it's the other 4 of you, but if it's not in your inventory as either, then that's on us as a party.
Yes.
Not
Okay.
specified.
Seymour, you are going to take 22 points of damage as lightning strikes.
Oh. Oh. I am still going. Now, does my steed take damage as well, or is it just me?
I
Does it shoot
believe
through me,
this.
or-
No, it would shoot through you, so the steed would also take those 22 points of damage.
That steed has 2 HP left, and he is hanging on.
He's a trooper.
I'm just looking all upset that I trucked the line with you.
Look at that little guy go.
As we just get hit by lightning, and I know that this creature is looking to make its exit, and I see that it is very much weakened from when we started this. I am going to cast Sleep
Okay.
at a 3rd level.
Okay. So I will
I want
roll.
you to double check me on this, but it should be. I'll roll D. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. You don't roll in, Ty.
Okay.
I just need to see if that beats its current HP or not.
Okay. What are you rolling again?
I am rolling 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9d8.
Okay.
Because I am upcasting this at 3rd level.
All right.
I don't think I have that many d8s. 5, 6.
9d8. So 9 times 8. Okay.
I don't. It's a stretch. I don't know if this will work, but I can't really do much.
Roll good. See
You
more.
wait with rapt anticipation. The wind still howling around all of you.
I rolled exactly
Wind's howling.
50 on that.
Seymour, as you extend your hands, pushing magic into this creature, willing it to sleep, you see the water slowly crash into the sand. It does not absorb into the sand, but the phoenix is currently asleep.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Now, I think it's only fair that I remind the party the consequence or the benefit of having this bird asleep or under some sort of condition is that you will roll your D100 with advantage when throwing the ball.
Go. Can I speak over the table for a sec?
You can. I'll tell them if they need to disregard. I am the judge here. Strike it from the record, but go for it.
Reminder that hitting a creature that is sleeping with an attack that takes HP damage away will wake it up and negate whatever bonus this had.
However, play your character as you think they are feeling at this moment. We can say that
Fair.
Seymour says don't hit it as like a free, verbal thing, but play your character as they would.
And the last thing I will say over the table to remind you once again, I do not have a ball in my inventory. I cannot do anything more here. This is my turn.
I just keep thinking of that meme from The Office. I'm gonna hit it even harder now.
All right. That was your action. Would you like to do anything with your bonus action?
Who actually he's plenty with it.
Sledge, you're on deck.
I will inspire gusto,
Okay.
but I will say it in a way. Desto, no stabby stab. Get this creature alive.
Okay. As we
A
move,
specific way
yeah.
to make sure that he is inspired. If there is any way that my bardic inspiration cannot be used to actually stab the creature, like that is a requirement.
I will not give you that, but I like the sentiment.
You hear the guitar riff in the background.
It would be like that Total Wrong chord, like whoa. If you stab him.
Sledge, you are now up. I will ask now, did we determine, is Buck the only one that actually has the Pokeball in their inventory? Confirmed?
So I don't have it in my inventory, but would you guys? I think it is safe to assume I probably would have pocketed one at some point, just because that's what I do.
If we all did it, I mean, if we all split it up, then we split it up. And if he doesn't have one, if Seymour doesn't have one, then I mean, me, Bobby Joe, Desto, and Buck are the only ones that would have one because we had four, right?
You had four.
Mhm.
I
I'm
mean, I think it's reasonable to assume we would have split it up,
And I know when I
but
first started, I was not very good at keeping stuff in, but I've been very good lately.
I also think that we would have split it up after the Feywild Phoenix debacle.
As devil's advocate here, and the guy who's been mostly the manager for both money and inventory things, we have done a better job and we have taken the extra couple minutes since we started Act 2 27 sessions ago with the DM's guidance of if it is not in your inventory, you do not have it unless it is specified in the bag of holding chats
Or
that we use. Which at this point, I would say that is what I would lean on. To be the asshole of the party, to play the lawful character that I am.
I was gonna say I think I am going to be a jackass here, and I recognize that, and I apologize for that. However, if it is not in your character's inventory right now, I'm gonna say that Buck is the only one that we canonically know has a ball. If you can find evidence in some sort of chat, I am willing to listen to that. And obviously, you guys still have them and can determine who is holding them after this. However, I did say at the start of the campaign that I would have that I was going to be appreciative of inventory management. So,
Bobby Joe's in a
with
bottle.
me.
that is fair. So I guess you only have 3 of them if Bobby Joe had one. But since we haven't determined who has them, Bobby
It's
Joe
only
wouldn't
her
have them.
soul that's gone. It's not her. Or did we say that canonically her body is gone?
No. Just her soul. Her body is chilling in a corner right now.
Okay.
But her body is over
Okay.
100 yards away from us, right?
Yes.
On the ground.
The closest person is 145 feet, so
Okay. So, Sledge, it is now your turn.
All right. Well, seeing as I put a Pokeball in my inventory like 4 minutes ago, I'm going to say that it is not considered grandfathered in. So I will take that out.
oh yeah,
No, you may not get credit for that. I appreciate the honesty.
I did it before you said it.
I did say do it before you said it, but I
No.
feel like it doesn't count. And all I have in my notes are 4 Pokeballs. And to be fair, I don't think Sledge gives a fuck about Pokeballs.
Ah.
So, look, and they're all in the bag of holding that Buck has on his person. Oh, well, does Buck have one on his person?
Buck has the ball that he
Okay.
had.
I have the bag of holding because I scooped all the money into it, and I forced that into my hand. Is that there is so much valuable stuff in here that I am holding on to this.
Cool. So he has a Buck. It's like saying he has a Pokeball with extra steps, right? Like do you have a Pokeball on you or no, Buck?
Yes.
Okay.
I have
That's all I
one.
know.
Or now has 3.
Cool. You have one. That's all I care about. I'm gonna look at Buck.
Yes, I have one.
Look at him. Do my best Scarlett Johansson fucking impression. Aye, big guy. It's time for redemption. You took out the last big bird. You need to calm down. Control. You can still have rage, but you gotta control that chaos. Capture this bird. And I'm going to hold on to my action. Because I'm assuming help or something like that would not do anything for Buck since he's already got advantage.
Correct.
Is he able to use Bless and Bardic Inspiration on this toss as well?
No.
Is there anything I can do that would affect fourth level spell slot of something to help him out? No.
I don't believe so. I think you could heal
Okay.
your
Well,
friends. I think you could uh, communicate and make sure that everybody's on board with not attacking. Um, so,
all right. I guess I just said what I need to do, and I will hold my action to make it so if I see anyone trying to attack this bird, I will try to stop them.
okay.
Nice.
Um, next up in the initiative order is not Bobby Joe. Um, Kayla. Sorry. Kayla,
Unnamed barbarian.
unnamed barbarian. How do you think your character is interpreting the "don't hit it" yells from the group? Are you continuing to attack in your rage, or do you think that you have enough wherewithal to pull back?
I don't know. I feel like I heard him, right?
You heard it. I'm asking you as the player for your character. There's no value judgment here, but just what do you think your character would do? Are they cautious or are they reckless? Are they bloodthirsty or are they um, seeing 3 steps ahead in combat? Are they calculating?
I guess I'll step back a little bit and try to calm myself down, but I'm gonna question why they want me to stop. Be like, why? I don't understand.
Yeah. Double check. Whoever is closest to the unnamed barbarian, I believe that is Sledge. Yeah, you get the look of like the wild eyes of rage look back at you, Sledge, as she's asking why and like attempting to calm herself, but still very much coursing with rage.
And being very familiar with those eyes of rage, seeing we've been around Buck for a good amount of time. Like, Lassie, there are things more important than us right now that involve this and things like it. We need it alive, or else it's going to make our life a lot harder. Things have already sucked. Please, just watch the big hairy guy throw something at this.
Watch the big hairy guy. Okay.
Sure, that's a fair descriptor.
I guess I'm gonna kind of look around and figure out where Buck is and try to calm myself down more, but I'm gonna shoot back at Sledge though. I'm not your lassie.
All right. Next up in initiative is then
He is prepared.
So we're just waiting for Buck to throw a Pokeball, correct?
Correct. I'm just checking in with you if you're doing anything else, or if you feel like your character, for any number of reasons, is motivated to ignore the order.
Nope, I'm just gonna defer my turn.
Okay. All right, Buck, if you will grab a D100 for me.
Hold on. Before I do that, 2 points of clarification.
Okay.
Is it a full action to throw this thing, or would it be considered like throwing a javelin or whatever?
I'm going to say, given the magical properties of it and what's going on in the structure of the combat, this is considered a full action.
Fine. Okay, I'll get my stupid D100.
Throw it recklessly.
Ooh.
No, that's not how. I was told that's not how that works.
That is not how that works.
I feel like using that literally, that would not be helpful. Yeah, recklessly throw this ball.
No,
So
no.
you mean you miss?
It's gargantuan. I got faith he's gonna hit this gigantic fat ass bird.
In the words of Major League, just a bit outside.
All right, so I have my 2 D100 because it is at advantage.
Correct. Because of the Phoenix being asleep. You will roll your 2d100 and take the higher roll.
What am I looking to get?
Higher is
Am I
better.
looking? Am
I
I
will
looking
let
for a higher number?
higher number is better.
We have. I know we have at least one extra. So if this fucks up, then we've got one extra. Okay. 75.
75.
Yeah.
You toss this metal ball. You see it
I do the patch catch where I pick my leg all the way up above my head and then
also known as the Dontrell Willis for my Marlins
yes.
fans.
Mm.
You toss it. You see that the ball actually hits the Phoenix's sleeping form as the ball begins to slowly open and magic surrounds this bird. You see a blinding flash of light as it slowly absorbs into the ball. You see the ball glow blue for a moment and begins to rumble on the ground. You see the sand, even though it's packed tightly by the water, begins to shake and separate as though an earthquake is occurring. You see the ball heave once into the air and land on the ground, creating a crater around it. You see it heave twice into the air, landing deeper, and you see water begin to fill the crater that it's created. You see it heave a third time, almost burying itself in the sand as water pours in to the crater. You see the lightning strike into the ground in multiple places around it. And finally, you hear the rain stop.
Let's go.
You see the clouds begin to dissipate. And you even see that the desert seems to recognize the storm is over and what water is dripping around begins to absorb into the desert. You have succeeded in catching the water phoenix.
Fuck.
Let's go.
God damn it.
The
Big fail.
DC that you needed to beat on your D100 was 17.
Oh, okay.
We take
I
those.
feel
We
much
take
better
those.
now.
We take those. Doesn't matter. Still a win.
So either way, I would have caught it because I rolled a 75 and a 53.
I'm gonna say, unless we're staying in order, I'm gonna
Initiative
go
breaks.
I'm gonna go up to Buck and just put my hand as high up as I can to his shoulder or nipple, wherever my hand can kind of reach up to.
You tweak his nipple.
Wherever it is, dude. I don't know.
Give it a little tug.
And I'm just, you did good.
I'm immediately concluding combat. I'm immediately gonna run back to where Bobby Joe's body is.
Okay. You find that she was like underneath a mesa and so kind of shielded from the rain, but is still very much damp. And you see that the dragon kind of was curled over her, trying to protect her from the elements.
Aww.
I'm going to pat his head, and I'm gonna kind of sit down on the ground, and I'm gonna put her head like in my lap, and have my legs like kind of underneath her,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to take my necklace off that I have. That's very important to me with the amulet on it. I'm going to put it around her neck, and I'm just going to start sobbing.
Oh no.
Okay.
And I'm just like, this is all my fault. This is all my fault. And
I
yeah,
didn't think
that's,
about that. It is your fault.
thank you.
That's not. That's not nice.
Dick.
You're so
Um,
mean.
And I'm just like, at this point, like, I don't even care about the bird. I don't care about anything else. Just like,
Sure.
we still failed, you know?
Sure.
That's my mindset.
Okay. Um, what does the rest of the party do as Desto, upon your success, immediately runs back to Bobby Joe? And despite the distance covered, I think you guys are still, if not exactly aware, you are aware that he is distraught and is currently cradling the lifeless form of Bobby Joe.
before my rage drops, I will give my last 2 points of healing to Seymour. Um, as the like the all of the energy that is to him as I slump and like when a cat is like kind of puffs itself up like with all the whatever I like kind of shrink a little bit and I just look very small as I will kind of nod at everyone and put away Desto and Joe for a minute because I'm going to lose it. And I will turn to this dwarven stranger and I will approach her.
Yeah?
And
You fought very well. Who who taught you?
Who taught me? Oh god, hold on.
Who taught you to channel your anger or battle spirit?
Just,
Give me a second.
while she's looking that up, I can interject in a way that fills time.
yeah.
Um, as soon as the ball captured and we all kind of had the moment as Desto kind of started to run off, I would have taken the line and run straight forward and been like almost cheering in a way that was out of character for Seymour because he was like actually really excited that this worked. It worked according to plan, which is the first time I think he thinks he can say that this entire adventure together with these people. Um, and would go pick up the ball, and as I see Desto starting to run away, I realize the gravity of it. But I take the ball and I start to walk towards Buck, who then initiates the conversation with the stranger.
Yeah.
Still holding said catch. Did you find that answer yet?
Hold on, I have an idea, so I have to ask Tyler to make sure it's something that we can do.
Okay, cool. Then I'll give it another 10 seconds and say before Buck interrupted, then, or before Buck went up to the stranger, I would walk over to him with the ball in hand and give it to him as like almost like the one hand, for like a handshake with the ball in it, and the second one coming in for like a buddy embrace of like, you did it, man. You did it. That's one.
I
That's one of four here. We got it.
Buck will catch you in that hug and will squeeze. And for the briefest moment, it is entirely too powerful. It's like bone crushing, and you feel a slight shudder as Buck is trying to keep it all together. Then when he separates, he'll then turn to the dwarven stranger.
I'll take those 2 HP back
Ball in
away
hand,
to just
Yep, yep. Take that 2 HP. You earned it.
Mm,
I was going to say take it away from that hug.
Oh, yeah, take it away from the hug. Who has the Phoenix ashes? I have it in my inventory.
Phoenix what?
The Phoenix ashes. The
Ashes.
Fire Phoenix. The Trace ashes. Yeah, we collected the ashes.
So not just the part of the heart that gives the advantage,
Yeah.
but the actual ashes you have because you were the one that was scooping
Yeah,
them
yeah.
into your bag.
Okay. Then DM, do the balls like clip to my belt like Pokeballs do?
if you would like them to, they can.
I would, in fact, like them to. So I have the bag of ashes at my hip, and I've got the water ball right next to it.
Um,
All right, I'm just Kudo.
oh, hold on. So sorry.
Sorry, guys.
No worries.
Oh, you're good.
Mm,
You are totally
Uh,
fine, Kayla.
Seymour, because you take notes. Uh, I see in my inventory I have a Phoenix Stone, which I remember. I also have a Phoenix Egg. Do you remember why we would have a Phoenix Egg in our backpack?
Yes, because we need to find a way to recover the phoenix egg and hatch it.
Okay, so all right, cool. So there's only one, right?
There's only one phoenix
Okay.
egg.
I have it in my backpack right now in my inventory. Was it in the bag of holding, or and I just put that in there as
I
like a
believe that you were the one that was pseudoly in charge of that.
cool. I just wanted to double check and not that I just put it in there as like a reminder that we have a Phoenix Stone or egg.
The
Thanks.
only thing I have in my inventory is a Phoenix Heartstone,
Yep, cool. We should all have that except for Buck, I
and
believe,
I
because
have some dragon teeth, and that's
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Alright, sorry, guys.
Don't worry, I still have a
Well,
bacon bits joint in my inventory, so if you guys know where that reference is.
Yeah,
incredible.
callback. Serious callback, man.
Yeah.
I was trying to come up with a good plan, but it didn't work out.
That's okay. You could not have one, or you could have forgotten, or you don't want to tell me.
Um, well, where I come from, it's mostly just a bunch. Oh, God damn it! I'm not Bobby Joe. I can't do that voice. I gotta do different.
It could sound similar.
Well, where I come from, there's not really a lot of people left. It's mostly just a ghost town. So we'll just call my friend Georgina.
Georgina.
Listen, it's the first name that came to my head.
Did you say Ghost
So
Town?
are you clarifying? Your name is Georgina, or the person who taught you is Georgina?
The person who taught me is Georgina. My name is
Gotcha.
Cat.
Ooh, say that
Is
closer to the
what?
microphone.
It's Cathra.
Cathra.
With a K. Aren't y'all gonna introduce yourselves to me, considering we just took out this phoenix?
Just
Uh,
blank stares,
Hey,
blinking eyes.
my Buck's brain is buffering as I'm writing down these notes.
What did is she still raging or is she calmed
No,
down?
I believe I had calmed myself down at this point because I was already in the process of doing that when you spoke to me the last time.
All right, I'm trying to look her over. So she got the great sword. Is there anything special about the great sword, or is it just like a standard great
Pretty
sword?
great.
Great.
It's thick.
I know it's thick. Look at a thick slab of fucking stone, which is awesome. It's a
A
great
lot of
sword
girth.
that does
It's got a lot of
bludgeoning
girth.
damage.
It's a girthy greatsword.
Girth master.
Like, are you introducing yourself, Buck, first? I don't want to.
I will. You go ahead as Buck like just kind of like takes this information in for a second because I this would happen like very quickly. It wouldn't take as much time for me to write. I'm a dummy and forgot how to spell things, so you could absolutely introduce
All
yourself
right,
first.
Sledge is gonna, not know how to really speak right now, like good. So I'm just gonna do the first thing, like, oh yeah, that's a real nice sword you got. Who made it for you? Can I see it?
I don't know who
I think that's fair for Catherine to say as well.
Okay, well, I don't know who made it. I found it. You can look at it if you want, but you got to give it back.
I'll, I'll give it back. Yeah, you don't know who made it for you. You should know who made it for you.
Sir, I live in a town of ghosts.
Ooh, what?
It's a
Sledge.
ghost town.
Uh, all joking aside, Sledge kind of gets wide-eyed for a second. Go,
It sounds like dwarves.
did, did you say goat like real ghosts, or is this one of them
Ghost.
play on
No,
word?
they're fake. I made them up. They're all my imaginary friends. Yes, real ghosts.
Yeah.
Sledge goes pale and just kind of stands there looking dumbfounded for a second.
That came from one of the ghosts. I don't know whose it was or where it came from, but I found it and now it's
Sledge,
mine.
Sledge drops it.
Ghosts. Okay, cool. Buck, who regularly talks to his ancestors, and they just some just appeared not 30 seconds ago, was just like, "Yeah, cool, ghost, whatever." Like, that's a Tuesday.
Literally.
I, well,
It is a
that
Tuesday.
uh, is it Tuesday yet? It was very rude of me. Let me introduce myself. My name is Buck Gorlos at your service, and will give a very deep bow to where his head will actually go like below yours. So he is like past like 90 degrees. So he's actually like kind of down even further as a show back.
I'm going to say, nice to meet you, and pat him on the head.
That's fair. I just kind of look and like, okay. Um, will then kind of turn see Desto and um, it has been a very difficult day for us. So if we're not happy, that it is not you, it is us. We've been through the sheet, as it were. Um, let's go reconvene over here. If it, you may come if you want to, but I'm not forcing it. Quite frankly, I think that you could probably take me.
Well, I kind of came here for a reason, but now I don't really know what's going on, so I guess I'll just follow you guys.
Buck and go if you can check on Besto and Bobby Joe.
That
I'll catch her up on what happened. Ma'am, I apologize. My name is Seymour Vinesthorn. I normally have a much more flourished and regal introduction, but shortly before we met you, we somewhat lost a party member. the bird person that you saw that was with us was his best friend. We drew from the deck of many things, and let's just say that we, as a group, weren't that lucky. Pretty sure we're gonna get some funny laughs and snickers from Bo Napera and his group, but we gambled and we lost pretty much on this one. So
You say Bonapera?
I did. Did you say you had business in this area? I imagine that's probably the only thing out here that's worth any business.
Yes, sir. That's actually who I'm looking for.
What business do you have with a gangster like him?
Well, I mean, the Montebanca kind of created quite the environmental devastation in my hometown. And the word is that this man's the one who knows how to handle that.
Hold on, you said the Montebank was stirring up stuff in your hometown. Where are you from?
Yes, sir. From a town called Umbra. Although there's not very much left there anymore.
BM, quick history check.
Sure.
Though my intelligence is lower, is that the same town that Bobby Joe and her father are from?
That one I will not make you roll for. That is a different town than Bobby Joe is from.
Just wanted to make sure. I know that literally like 3 sessions ago we had the conversation of where she was from, but I could not remember it.
Yeah. Actually, go ahead and roll a history check anyway.
Did I pronounce that right, Tyler?
You got it.
Cool.
You're the player. You're the one that's from there. It's however you pronounce it now.
I couldn't remember if you had said it the last session or not.
Got a little lucky on that one. 23.
23. Cool. Not only is that not the town that Bobby Joe is from, you remember the name of the town that Bobby Joe is from, being the town of Parma. You also remember that Umbra is a town that is in the far reaches. You imagine, and kind of based on what you know about where the Montebank has set up shop, it makes sense that this would probably be the first town to receive any sort of impact as like environmental effects are spreading. You also know that there, like she's saying, is not much in the town. I would say history lessons have taught you that that town was once sort of like a coastal, not coastal, but like it was at one point founded to be a competition city or like another place to populate other than Zircon. But the politics of the continent and just some other things contributed to it being a failed settlement and has not seen, I would say, any sort of meaningful population. You had thought in the past 300 years.
Okay. And we know that that is because of its proximity would have been one of the first places the Montebank went, so it's relatively close speaking.
Mm-hmm.
And all right, jumping into that. Honestly, it's a bit eerie that you actually came all the way here to talk to Bonaparte about the Montebank because that's what we originally started doing too. The our party member who I can't say fallen because we don't think she's dead because she's not. But like her soul got like torn into the void, and but her dad got captured by the Montebank. And last we heard that they're just gathering people, and there's something going on there. We were gonna try to get his help too, and it was a little bit of what can you do for me, and then I'll just help give you guys to go take care of it.
Well, that's
Essentially, yeah. Essentially, he has some information, but if they're not messing with him, he doesn't want to mess with it. So it's not like he's gonna be that much a help for you.
I am actually going to interject here and check in. Who all is over by Bobby Joe and Desto?
Me.
Just Buck? Okay. There is one other person currently in your group that we have not addressed because they were not going to be helpful at all in combat, and that is Biscuit El Polo, who, as Desto is holding Bobby Joe on the ground and Buck sort of just wanders over, you see Biscuit is shell shocked, just completely dumbfounded. You talk about buffering. Like, this is AOL startup type of buffering, trying to comprehend the display that just occurred. Just, what? Um, you. And that thing was. And now it's. Right. And points, like, at your belt. And just like, and you. And him. And the bird. What?
Brad,
Um, at this point, I just kind of will put my hand on her shoulder, just a very sad smile. Just welcome to the club.
You see that she jumps up and grabs the fur around your chest and is like trying to shake you by your furry lapels as she's just like, what the fuck was that?
I for a moment, as all of these people are like grabbing my chest, Sledge twisting my nipple, now this lady
Sure.
grabbing my hairy lapels. Um,
touche, touche.
thinks about a career in OnlyFans. Then shakes that thought out of his mind.
What is the new Ammolia word for OnlyFans?
OnlyFans.
New OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Oh
there
my
we
God,
go.
Ooh.
We'll go with that for now.
There it is.
Only what?
New OnlyFans.
New OnlyFans.
New OnlyFans. I
New
love it.
Ammolia.
Okay. Okay.
That's solid.
As she shakes me, I will gingerly, but like I gently, but still like
Firmly.
emphatically
Mm-hmm.
take her hands, remove them from me. I will pick her up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's mildly condescending, but I will tell you the full story later. But that was the one of the physical embodiments of the elemental plane of water that we have now captured. I am carrying in a ball on my next is the ashes of the elemental embodiment of fire that I killed by accident. We are trying to resurrect it using the fires, lots of things, including the fire of passion. I'm still trying to figure that one out. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. What else? Oh, Bobby Joe's soul is now gone. We have been fucked, and I am now going to go kill Luceris. Think that about covers it.
I'm sitting there with Bobby Joe's head in my lap, and I'm just like, while I'm looking down, I'm like, fuck, you just told her the whole story. Why would you have to tell her
There, too long to explain. Let me explain. Too long. Let me sum up. Tinkus gets married in half an hour.
Uh-huh.
That's essentially what I have done. Does that answer questions, or do you have more?
Roll an insight check.
In my head, I almost wanted to respond. I got so many more damn questions. What are you talking about?
Fuck.
That
7.
simultaneously answered everything and nothing
7.
at the same time.
You realize as you say the fires of passion, there's
Bardic inspiration. Oh, hold on. I have bardic inspiration. Fuck. 10.
You realize as you say the fires of passion, there's a look that comes over her eye. You are not able to clock exactly what that look is.
Hell yeah.
Um, cool. She responds like, kind of again like buffering a little bit, and then shakes her head like a Looney Tune. It's just like, I mean, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay. I have so many more questions, but if you, so you've done this before. That's not the first elemental thing, whatever the bird thing you fought.
No. We have, we fought the elemental bird of fire. Do you not pay attention?
I've kind of been distracted recently. If that's what y'all are capable of, then why the fuck are we here?
I'm finding myself asking that very question. That's all I say as I gently put her back down and then walk over to Desto and Bobby Joe.
Okay. Is there anything else people would like to do as we are coming towards the close of our session? Any RP things? Or I can. All right.
Um,
Yeah.
as we kind of like I'm talking to Cathra, like
Mm-hmm.
kind of catch her up as we like are sauntering our way over towards where Bobby Joe, his body is, and the rest of the group and stuff. I would like to kind of casually whisper over to Sledge. Watch your tone around this one. She'll probably fuck you up.
It's just his type.
And I guess I'm gonna kind of snap out of it when he says that, and I'm gonna hurry and pick up her sword and look at him and look at the sword. Well, she's certainly not gonna do it with this piece of junk. Don't worry, I'll get it in tip-top shape. I can fix that.
One point of correction. As you pick up her greatsword, you see that it is a +1 greatsword.
You fucking lied to me.
I didn't know it was magical.
Well, then I guess I'm not gonna imbue it with magic and make it a +1 sword.
So
Fuck you.
sorry to undo that, but it's already there. Okay. Then in closing, or as we wrap up, I will say that the party, with potentially their newest member, or at least a friend for a time, joins the group. Yeah, Desto.
I just have one small role play thing.
Yeah, go for it. Hit it.
While I'm like right before Buck walks up, I would say I say it under my breath just so he can't hear me. I'm gonna be still holding Bobby Joe, and I'm gonna grab the amethyst amulet that's around that I now have around her neck,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to just like I'm just like whispering to her, talking to her, like I I failed her before. I'm not gonna fail you this time. I'm gonna make this right.
Okay. So we will sort of pull the camera back out for a second. Those words echoing, not in the party's ears, but maybe for the players, um, and more importantly, for Desto himself. Um, we see the party convene in its new form around, again, the lifeless corpse, or not corpse, the lifeless form of Bobby Joe and the dragon that is sort of helping Desto to support it. It seems as though you guys have been successful, or you have been successful in capturing the water phoenix, your first such phoenix. The narrator congratulates you. And it seems as though you have some decisions about what to do next, where to go, who to speak to. And yes, Kayla.
Can Catherine do like one last roleplay thing, like like end of credits thing?
You can do an end credits thing. I have a post credits thing. Is that fair?
Oh, that's fair.
Okay.
So you just tell me when I can say what I want to say.
If you're end credits, you say it now.
Oh, I was just gonna be like, is that a fucking dragon?
And credits roll for a moment as the camera pans upward following the scroll of our credits, our fictional credits. We make sure to credit the best boy and the key grip, the first producer, the second producer, the third producer, executive producers, assistant executive producers, executive assistant producers, assistants to the executive producers. Special thanks to Noodle.
Assistant to Mr. Whiteman.
Yeah, all of those things.
No animals were harmed in the making of this film.
Uh-huh.
My name is under every single one.
What was that?
She said that my name, Tyler's name, is every single credit.
That was.
Tyler
And
Wiseman,
we
Tyler Wiseman.
actually fade to black for a moment before the black turns into a muted gray and just a hint of like this pink, red, orange sort of hue behind it, but it's still very much like a dark blackish gray. Bobby Joe, you don't know where you are. You don't know what this place is. You look down and just see this sort of wispy form of yourself, barely outlined. You feel yourself, and you like feel it tangibly, but you're not touching anything. It all just sort of passes through. However Bobby Joe would react, I will get to you in a second to get an emotional pulse. Actually, how does Bobby Joe feel about this? Like, you look around, there is just nothingness. You kind of, this is your soul coming to grips with what just happened.
I feel like once she realized what was going on and like the mistake that she made, she would kind of just like sulk pretty hardcore, like maybe even curl up into fetal position, like,
Yeah.
damn, I really fucked up.
You start drawing inward on yourself. The full weight of what just happened hits you. You drew a card from the deck of many things. You didn't probably fully know it at the time, but you very quickly realized that this is one of the most powerful magic artifacts in the world that you walked up to, drew a card from, and are now paying the price for in the middle of what I'm sure Bobby Joe would feel as a very important moment or a couple of weeks of her life, just fully interrupted. And as you feel that weight pressing on you, you hear a voice. Oh, darling. What are you doing here? All right, well, I guess we got some things to figure out, don't we? And that is where we will end tonight's session.